right now. My name is Bond, James Bond. I'm a health and fitness expert, or in layman's terms, I'm a personal trainer in Sheffield. Given the levels of obesity that we have and that are going to occur, I mean, by 2020, two-thirds of us will be overweight. I'm not in the least bit surprised. However, it is very worrying. I mean, it's very worrying indeed. I mean, we're in the middle of a crisis here, quite literally. There are a whole host of reasons why people don't exercise or basically don't have an active life. I mean, the commonest ones are I haven't got the time, I haven't got the money, I haven't got the motivation. They also sometimes say I haven't got what do you call it, childcare facilities. There are a whole host of reasons why people don't exercise. That said, they're all resolvable. The commonest one by far, and this makes about at least 90% of those people who say don't exercise, is I haven't got the time. And my argument that is, do you work 80 hours a week? And most people say no. If they do, I say, do you sleep for 8 hours a day? And they say, yeah. And if they do, and if you work it out, that leaves 38 hours a week. That's a day job. Everyone's got the time to do it. So, but those are the commonest reasons. But the thing here is, end of the day, it's going to kill you if you don't do something about it, because it will. It will. Yeah. There are whole. I'm glad you asked me that question. Very, very simple things that people can do. One thing I always advocate is whenever you're standing up, let's say you're waiting for the bus or brushing your teeth, stand on one foot. That's you can burn up a lot of calories by just doing that. If you're sitting down at a desk, if possible, if your employer will allow you to, sit on a gym ball. That will turn up your abdominal muscles. Other things such as when you park your car, try and park your car a bit further away from where you work and walk the extra distance. Or if you go by bus, get off one step beforehand and walk the extra bus stop distance. If you'll use the steps instead of the elevator, and if you climb up the stairs, obviously hold the handrail and walk up two steps at a time. There are a whole host of things that people can do. That has a major part of things, and it never ceases to amaze me that people who say they eat healthily don't. Quite frankly, the worst offenders of that are people who work in the National Health Service. What I would first advocate people do is drink about 2 to 3 litres of water a day. I would also advocate having 5 small meals a day, and then once they're in the habit of 5 small meals, then we'll look at the content. Because the thing here is, all too often, I find people who are overweight, they only eat 1 meal a day, and what happens is the body then is tricked into thinking that nutrition isn't coming, so it stores absolutely everything as fat. It slows down your metabolism. So if you are in that category of just eating once a day, thinking you'll lose weight, far from it, the reverse will happen. Have 5 small meals a day, and then obviously we'll look at the content later. That is basically, that's like taking one step forward and three steps backwards. Um, yes, I see people like this all the time, who basically work out like mad in the gym, and then what did you see them do? They either go outside, have a cigarette, or they go out on Friday night, drink 15 pints, and have two pizzas on the way home with takeaway. Yes, that's really dangerous. To be honest, I would never advocate that. I even know some personal trainers who, if you don't follow their nutrition program, will show you the door. Yes, you have to eat healthily, and the best thing you can do about that is go to the National Health Service website and get some advice on that, or better still, go and see a dietitian at your GP surgery to get some tailor-made prescriptive advice for you. I would just say to people out there, we are in the middle of an obesity pandemic. If you basically, this is going to shock a lot of people. If you don't eat well and you don't exercise well, effectively what's going to happen is your children will follow what you're doing. For every stone overweight you are, you reduce your life expectancy by 3 years. So if you're leading a bad lifestyle and so forth, and your children follow, you are slowly killing them. That's going to scare a lot of people, but that's a sad reality. For the first time in history, we have a generation of people who will outlive their children. So basically, think about it. Do you want that to happen? Do you want to outlive your children? I don't think many people do. So the thing here is, do something about it now. Yeah, I've got it recorded, and what I'll do is I will just save it on my computer and I'll email it to you right now. Right, no problem. When will this be on? Later on tonight? Right, that's great. Good. Speak to you later, mate. Bye bye.